This was years ago. This is prior to me releasing books to the public sphere. But I asked myself, and I had to have a long, hard chat with myself. What I kept echoing was, are you the problem or are you the solution? And I don't mean the solution. I mean, obviously, most people don't see what I see online anyhow. But I mean, moving in the right direction and doing the right fucking thing. Um, to that point, and this is why I started out just trying to be transparent and helping you guys. Um, I love just kicking back and teaching folks things. I fucking love it. I just wrote something up, and it's hard not to share this shit with people. But knowing how most people conduct themselves, they're going to corrupt the information. Case in point, a number of things that I bullet pointed or highlighted in the document. The last half an hour I've been writing. It calls attention to glaring fallacies people still repeat. Shit that you will find in books. That doesn't mean a fucking thing. It's absolutely wrong. And I drive the point home multiple times and ask you to think about it. And it's fucking wild. But people don't see these things for what they are. It would be nice if I didn't feel the need to complain at you guys. But the thing is how many of you out there who see these videos are challenging yourself? You might assume you are, but how many of you are truly doing that? How many of you are willing to challenge others? Next to no one these days. Next to no one. Online or in real life, for that matter. Usually just button your lip and get on with it. That's what we saw through 2020 to present day. That's why these agendas have legs. That's why things are bad. And I keep saying why things are assuredly going to get worse. People don't know what they're talking about, and they're not willing to do the right fucking thing. And they most assume that they have something. They assume they're cooking with fire. Meanwhile, they're slapping a bunch of muddy clay, in a fucking... That's a shitty fucking analogy. One of my ex-girlfriends, she had a secret spot where her and her mom and her sister would go, and this is what I just pictured. And it was full of this clay, and clay is supposedly healing. And they would go and they would take basically mud baths, and that's what I was picturing, people just slapping the fucking clay. Um, I'm fasting long term. I'm pretty fucking slow at the moment. And yet, I still have answers to reality. I can teach you things you're not supposed to know. I mean, I'm functioning, low level, poorly, mind you, these days. And I still can just talk circles and fucking walk circles around most people. And I don't consider myself the brightest fucking crayon in the box. This trips me up. This trips me up every single fucking day. It makes me take a step back and reconsider what I've been doing. And sometimes it's healthy. It's very healthy. I'll go back to the notes and I'll go back to things that I think I've sorted. And I'll tell myself, are you sure you did that, you dumb fuck? Is this what's what? And sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Sometimes, you'll realize you took a step in the wrong direction. I see people doing this all the fucking time on the goddamn internet because they're working with one fucking thing. Maybe I won't give you the example. I was going to spoon feed you guys something, but why the fuck should I do that? Most people aren't seeing these videos. Keep in mind, out of the numerous people throughout the last 10 plus years who have told me that they are interested and they're gung ho and they're going to do this, that, and the other thing, how many of them are recirculating this shit? How many of them are leaving comments, thoughtful comments, clicking like? Keep in mind, I've told you guys before, if you click like, you're going to see more of it. And I don't blame you for not doing that. But you guys could shuffle this shit around the internet a bit. With that in mind, I've also complained at people. I don't want you to muddy the waters. I don't want you to show people who are dumb as fuck some of this stuff. But some of the more superficial messages, you could circulate it. You could put the word out there. And these are things I shouldn't have to say, but in this day and age, you got to fucking spell everything out and hold somebody's hand. But really, they're more interested in taking somebody dressed as a fucking clown's hand and allowing them to walk them down the primrose path. What the fuck do I know? What the fuck do I know?